Hello, awesome little bees. I hope you are doing fantastic. Today today is a day of the full moon. It started at 1:16 this morning. We are going towards the waning gibbous moon, which is about us having to turn inwards, think about our goals, and be grateful. Between that would be like in the next hours. Before that is between now and then is the energies of the full moon is a time to harvest the intentions and wishes of our past moons. So usually I like to do the moon reading before it starts, but I didn't have the opportunity, and we are still in those energies. So I still would like to see what message this full moon, I think it's a bear moon, cute name, is bringing to us this cycle. So let's see what divine energy, or as Cal Gray likes to call them, the keepers of the light. Thank you, that jumped out. Everything that falls happens. We have the energy of Paul the Venetian with the rose. Obviously, I cannot help but thinking of Mother Mary. And he calls on us to experience grace. Share your gifts. I apologize. I have issues breathing today or tonight. So I hope it will get easier as I go. Experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. This is lovely. I do not know Paul the Venetian really well, so let's read a little bit about him. I would hope not to have a very long reading, but for those of you little bees that have been with me for a while know that for some reason I have a hard time doing a short reading. So Paul the Venetian is said to be the ascended form of Paolo Veronese, a famous artist of the Italian Renaissance. The Venetian refers to the fact that he was connected to Venice, Italy. It is believed that on his passing in 1588, he had the opportunity to help humanity by sharing his lifelong wisdom. He is the keeper of the light, who helps us accept our talents and hone our skills so that we can share the beauty of our soul with the world. He brings waves of good energy, grace, and encouragement, and works with all artists, musicians, designers, and anyone else who needs support in channeling their talents. So the extended message here. Whatever creative ideas you are having at this time, they are inspired by the divine. And my dear little bees, just so you know, it feels to me in any case that when we are inspired, when we have an idea, it is a gift from the divine. You may have felt blocked or held back in the past, but now it's time to recognize how talented you really are. Follow your bliss and share your grace. Your creativity is a gift to the world, and as you share it with all those around you, you make space in your heart for goodness to enter. Recognize your gifts today and express your creative self in a way that suits you. So obviously, this reading today, the energies of this full moon is to create. And obviously we're talking about artists, musicians, and stuff like that. But look at how it said, waves of inspiration and love are coming to you by creating and sharing your gifts. You are sharing your love, because if you are an artist, you love to create. You are inspired to share beauty and love. What more divine than love can there be? And at the bottom of the deck, we have Melchizedek. That is coming to say hello again with their higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. To me, with this higher learning, this coming from the divine, and sharing your gift are all connected. Okay, so for the season of the holiday, I have wanted to start using the energy and messages from Saints and Mystic reading cards by Andrés and Engarcia, and so far I found it just enlightening and amazing. So let's see, s'il vous plaît. We had San Anthony the other day, which just made me truly happy. S'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides, our guides and angels. S'il vous plaît, what energy for this full moon reading? What energy are you all bringing us, s'il vous plaît? I guess we're gonna go picket, s'il vous plaît. Ah, no, that's too many. They're like a big bunch. Can we have like a precise guidance energy for this full moon, s'il vous plaît? Let's go get it. And we have Isaac Newton. So we're talking about gifts and sharing all that. And with Isaac Newton, we have the energy of discovery. So, and look at the full moon in the back. So that's funny. I like when that happens. And with this thing, I can't help but thinking of Pink Floyd, whoever that will mean anything for. And there is a very James Franco look to this Isaac Newton. I love how there is a feather, takes us again to creativity, inspiration. We have the word, we have the night, we have the full moon, we have the observation. Maybe somebody is observing you, or you need to observe or look at things from a bigger picture. There is a notion, there is a very masculine energy tonight. Right now, I mean, just know that whenever you are listening to the message is irrelevant, you will hear the message that you need to hear, but it is night for me. What else do I see? I see also science. So there is a notion of study and grace and artistry and class with these two energies. Like, you know, I'm feeling like the energies of the older times when they were courting. I don't know why I'm going to love here, but we also have, I feel like morning and night too with those. There is like all the chakras energies, but that's also taking me to the energy, to the LGQBT community as well. So this message seems to be like for a broad energy. Okay, so there is a strong male energy, a divine male energy. Well, these two pictures, but let's see what Isaac Newton, for those of you who don't know about him. FGHE, I would have thought these are the saints. FGEEFH. Isaac Newton, the mystic light worker. So funny how we're talking about Paul the Venetian being a keeper of the light, and then Isaac Newton, the mystic light worker. And I love and discovery. Born in Lincolnshire, England during the 17th century, Sir Isaac Newton was a leading physicist, astronomer, and alchemist, regarded as one of the greatest scientists and mathematicians in history. He developed the first reflecting telescope, founded the three laws of motion, uncovered the theory of universal gravitation, and in his studies within optics, he discovered the color spectrum through light. So, energies of discovery, studying, creating, this is all together, and sharing. He shared all his foundings. Newton authored numerous books and wrote papers on science, sorry, I'm getting a foot cramp, and alchemy, from which his key theories in physics are still used today. He is credited, along with fellow scientist Gottfried Leibniz, with the development of calculus. Oh, I hate that. Sir Isaac Newton was also an avid student of the psychic world and his esoteric mysteries. Passionately focused on unlocking the secret of God and nature, he studied numerology, astrology and alchemy, mathematics and biblical studies right up until his death in 1727. So the meaning, I'm going to move a little bit here. The oracle meaning. So emotionally, Newton guides you to work on your sacral and solar plexus chakra that governs your emotions, to release the ties that hold you back from confidence, owning your energy and fully embracing your unique and powerful individual self to the world. Spiritually, he urges you to step out of the cave and enter into social interaction, and also aid in turning conflict with others into peaceful communication. Where in your life do you need to change? What can you turn from lead into gold? Creation again. Numerological synchronicities and connections are powerful, especially with those related to the number 3. Take a leap of faith and trust that your work and words are important to craft and let shine. If you do not tend to your light's fire, the fire tends to go out. Interesting. Consciously, Newton's story tells the importance of always continuing study and education. Isaac himself graduated from schooling without honors and distinctions, yet none of those mattered, as they did not deter him from continuing in his passions, which eventually changed the world and the way we understand it today. Use your unique qualities and intelligence to look deeper into yourself and life. A saying from him is, Plato is my friend, Aristotle is my friend, but my greatest friend is truth. So what that also tells me, because we've seen that, oh my God, those cards are truly beautiful. With Isaac Newton also coming here, and with the fact that I was going a little bit earlier, I felt like I needed to talk about the throat chakra, and we talked about truth. His friend is the truth. You are called on to really saying what you feel. Okay, just don't try to hide anything. Be honest about your feelings, about your emotions, about your thoughts, and you are called on to be open and creative. This is the energies of this full moon are really about letting go and telling the truth and speaking your truth, and just create. Okay, just share with us your awesomeness. Okay, so I'm gonna keep that little Mother Mary thing here. 4 messages came to me this weekend. Today just now was give to others and give to yourself the same attention. I was funny because this is the tea that I took for myself, and with everything that's happening between work and friends and family, I've had to give my attention to other people, to make them feel better, to make them feel happier. And I was talking today with a coworker about the attention we need to give ourselves. In order to help others, you need to feel good yourself. So something to keep in mind. I like this one. Know the unknown, hear the unheard, see the unseen. That really goes with all this creative energy over here that we have tonight. The only thing that can limit you is believing that you are limited. Become limitless. Listen to the divine. May your head and heart speak with one voice. That I love. That's a wish for you. Okay, so let's get going with the full moon tarot, full moon spread that I'm using, that I stole, quote unquote, from the blackcattarot.com. I like this this kind of upside down, and I kind of want to like give them more options. What was I saying? The Black Cat Tarot. Oh, I'm going to use a learning tarot from the Witchy Cauldron, I think it is, for this moon reading. Okay, let me start over. S'il vous plaît. What is the full moon message for this bare full moon, s'il vous plaît? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, we have a tower and we have a judgment. Awesome change. Like you can't, the universe is really forcing us all to a change here. And this is a blessing in disguise. A rebirth that's been coming. If I haven't done a friendship showing itself. I am being careful because I hurt my nail doing some shopping, looking at things, being curious, and I keep obviously hurting myself back to the same spot. Okay, full moon reading for me, please, s'il vous plaît. Okay. Okay, s'il vous plaît. What do we need to what do our little bees need to let go, s'il vous plaît? What is the release thing here? Community. Okay, so with this as a release, and because there was one of those two cards here that was talking of you know, sharing and going into the world, I'm not seeing this release of the community as a let go, like don't do it, but more like let it happen. The Four of Wands talks about happy families, reunion, coming home, celebration, surprises. It goes with the energy of the holiday, feeling welcome. There could be a wedding. There could be teamwork. There is success. Release all that energy so you allow it to happen. This is construction. This is beginning. This is energies of togetherness. When I see that as a letting go energy, I think of it as you may have been blocking that. You have all this awesomeness to share that you've been keeping in. Listen to what we're talking about, synchronicity here with Isaac, like you know, diving into things and whatever the outside world was telling him, because since he was not a good student, telling him, you know, that maybe he would not amount to much, and look at what he's done and all this stuff he's created and all he found for us. So really that energy that's blocking you to allow that to happen, because this is what the universe wants for you right now. I have cards. I would like to find the cards. Where are they? Are they in here? Did I mix them with I want to see. I have the cards with the signs of all these, what they mean. You know, I think this one's Venus, but we have a big yes. So release your yes. I don't know where it is. Where they are. Darn. I thought they were here, but I think this is a light blue. I think this is the throat chakra here. So release your truth, release your words, release your fears. Allow this construction energy to happen. I'm really not seeing it as letting go of all this happy families reunion, you know, like coming home celebration. I don't feel like this is telling you, or don't allow that to happen, but more like open yourself to those energies. If you've been, you know, isolated or isolating yourself. How to reach your full potential. What is a transformation card? How can our little bees reach their full potential? S'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides, amour. See, with the Four of Cups upside in reversed, and notice how this is the same chakra. I don't know what happened with my little cards here. We are calling you to seize opportunities, to let go of regret and stagnation. There is a call for motivation, enthusiasm. There could be some exhaustion and lack of of enjoyment, and opportunities that are lost. So avoid that. In order to reach your full potential, stop regretting what you haven't done or what has happened or going back in the past, because that is what bring you to fatigue. That is what, you know, like the Four of Cups. If you look at this guy, he's like sitting and crossing his arm and saying no to the cup that's being, you know, handed to him. This is reversed. So it's like all of a sudden that's what you see. Excuse me. So this is a time for you to just grab things that the universe is handing you, and to seize the day, seize the opportunity, say yes, allow yourself, use the one that's keeping your arms closed. So just open your arms, say yes to what the universe is bringing you, and see the enjoyment in it. Looks like this, you're the only one who stopping. You're the only one who's saying no to the inspiration that the universe is trying to give you. I hope that makes sense. What is coming to light now for little bee, s'il vous plaît, nos anges? What is coming to light now? See the change with the Tower. This is the end of everything that's good or bad. The words are very strong. See, it says, I surrender to the storm. You'll notice that what's coming to like the illumination thing is a divine arcana. It's we have the number 16, if that's going to mean anything to you. The keywords: chaos, destruction, sudden upheaval, trauma, unexpected change, disaster, loss, possible tragedy, revelations, confusion, pain, divorce, abuse, violence, bankruptcy, natural disaster, collapse of an old ways, shattering of false beliefs. These words are very strong because the change is sudden, it's traumatic, it could lead to lots of pain, lots of tears. But at the end of the day, the universe is not allowing this, is creating this change in your life, because the old ways are no more. The old ways are what's bringing you to pain. The old way are what's bringing you to abuse. The old ways could be what was violent. This is the end of this disasters, these tragedies, like all of that is like, I mean, with everything falling down, with everything being destroyed, you can only start over. But the start over is a blessing at the end of the day. By surrendering to that storm that happens only because the universe have been telling you, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Go that way. Please go that way. You had all the sign. Look at the light there. Look at the pretty path over there. Oh, but no, I want to go to the dark forest. That's what you keep doing. And when you keep on doing that, the universe is just like, enough. He will destroy and put you in a corner where you have no other choice but to go the path the universe has for you, which the divine knows is good for you. So when you don't listen, well, that's what happens. Everything gets destroyed. So you go the right way. This is what's coming to light, that it's time for you to surrender to the storm so you can see the light that's coming after it. And that light could just be, you know, your creation, you're finding out, you're experiencing grace. But just know that with that, love, inspiration and love are coming to you. This is a time for discovery. It's interesting how you have that discovery here, that full moon and that tower, all in the same reading. I always think of this sign as a male sign. Oh, you know what? Maybe my little cards are in the box here. Haha, no they aren't. I don't know what I did with them. It's quite upsetting. Okay, what is the divine message from our guide, s'il vous plaît, for this full moon reading? Five of Cups. Okay, so there is grief. There is despair. There is possible feeling of abandonment. There could be some regret, some heartbreak. The change is going to be unwelcome. But you know, like we were saying, you've been isolating, you've been lonely. But what this tells me is that there is a part of you. Look at how you have the sign here, double. Yes, go through your grieving, go through your sadness. Well, I saw a little bug, sorry. But that's only for the better. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. She's reversed, so she talks about insecurity, instability, fear, someone who is lazy, who lacks motivation, and who may have neglected her responsibility. So what that tells me here, my little bees, is that you need to take a little responsibility for your actions, for your choices, and you know, just recognize that you have some fear. It's fine. We all have fears. But look at all these wonderful energies from the divine that keeps trying to tell you that's where we want you to go. Okay? That's what the universe wants you to release. Look at the gorgeous energies here. So it feels like this full moon does want you to take responsibility for yourself. That's pretty big, okay? Because obviously you are an awesome human being. I was going to say an awesome bee. Of course you are an awesome bee because you are part of the human hive. You have a job to do. You have a mission that's given. We all have, whether we want to see it, not see it, whether we have faith, no faith, want to accept it, not accept it. We are all here for a reason. And reason number one is to just love. And by loving, you know, creating more of us and creating more love and sharing and creating. And one of the things for us to be able to do that is to love ourselves. See what I mean with those two cards, I just see the potential of what you can do. It's amazing. By sharing your gift, you'd be sharing all that this human being here has shared. Just like the light, the telescope, writing. I mean, with this feather here, I see, like, you know, maybe some of you who have amazing stories to tell and make us happy and dream with their stories. Some of you maybe could just share, if they like to travel and have the possibility to travel, like just doing a little YouTube podcast about whatever they are discovering throughout their travel, even if it's just, there is a silly one. It's a girl, I think she's from Australia. She just talks about her adventures in using whatever toilet that she uses wherever she goes. It's extremely silly, but she does have followers, and this is such a human experience. It's fun to, it's definitely silly, but it's a human experience that she's sharing, and I'm sure she has followers. And based on the silliness that she's sharing, people will know where to go and not to go when they need to do their basic human needs. I mean, this is silly, but it's sharing. I don't know. I find it like somewhat amazing in its silliness, and it's an odd gift, you know. I don't know what made me think of that. I really cannot tell, but this is just to tell you that something as simple as you going to a park or a museum or a library you like, or a bookstore you like, or a cook place. Like, I mean, I know there is all kinds of stuff, and especially with TikTok and Instagram and all those media sharing platforms, but there is so many people watching it that you know, sharing stuff like that, I mean, not necessarily the bathroom thing, but sharing your experiences, I mean, can bring beauty to someone, can bring grace to someone. That jumped out. This is a message from the moon. Prosperity lies ahead with a new moon in Taurus. So we have the sign Taurus. A couple of weeks from now, prosperity, maybe in Taurus's May, so maybe give it 6 months or so. But I feel like with you opening up and sharing your knowledge, sharing your experiences, writing about them, we have the opportunity to share with the whole world now, so go for it. A personal issue reaches resolution with a full moon in Cancer, so 5 to 7 months from now. The energies are the best. I'm quite tired. It's also Monday. Mondays is also the day of the moon. We are on a full moon. The energies are heavy. I'm feeling tired, so I'm feeling the exhaustion of whoever this message is going to resonate for. You're tired, and that could definitely lead you to laziness. But please take the, I mean, you're not going to have the time. You're not going to have the option here with the, you are going to have to surrender to the storm, because the universe is going to make you move regardless of what you want to do. So there is that, that's good. But you have so much to share. So I like that this is happening. Let's see what message we are going to get, s'il vous plaît, with the Sacred Spirit reading cards from Anna Stark, I think it is. S'il vous plaît. Okay, what extra message? I mean, something more lovely. I mean, it started really lovely with the sharing your gift, but I think you're just being Too lazy. Astral travel. Caution needed at the bottom of the deck. And this one came up before. Who is a guardian? Look at the full moon at the bottom, in the middle again. Strong energies. Guard your energy. I don't necessarily see God as like save it for yourself, but more like you know, with the wolf howling at the full moon, I feel more like the pack, the call of the pack, the call of the family, the call of the wild. You know, allow yourself to share and not be stingy with your art. That's what I'm feeling. Look at the light coming out of this wolf here. And all the energy is being transferred to the world. So that's where my intuition is leading there. Ali, a new moon magic, a moon magic message, s'il vous plaît. What message for this? Ah, that jumped out. That fell. Beauty raises my vibration. I seek it out for healing and joy. With the waning gibbous. So that's also what's happening now. Beauty raises my vibration. The beauty of your creation, of course. I can think of beauty, or I invite peace within myself. I repel this outward. I repel making me think of this energy over here of, you know, growing on the outside. What was I saying? With the beauty, I was not talking about the beauty like, oh, you look beautiful. Okay, your inside that's showing out, like the energy of this wolf again is the beauty that attracts more beauty around you. Do I go to Mother Mary already? Okay, s'il vous plaît. Mama Mary, what message for this full moon? This one, Our Lady of Love. Because that's the one that showed, not that fell. Pray to Our Lady for the release of hate and fear within yourself and within our world. Our world. Such prayer unleashes her beautiful will. Pray, that is your role. Act on what comes to you through the heart in prayer. There is no limit to the love that can flow through you. You will never be depleted by it, only expanded. Actively conspire with her so that all hearts may know peace. And at the beginning with Paul the Venetian, I was thinking of Mother Mary with the heart, with the rose on his heart. And it said, share your gift with grace. Holy Mother Mary, how is it? Je vous salue Marie, pleine de grâce. Hail Mary, full of grace. I was thinking of that right away. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you, and we ask you, and Mother Mary asks you to pray to her to what is it, to the thing about the love, to unleash that love. You will, there is no limit to the love that can flow through you. I like that. Okay, let's take a guardian angel card to see what else is bringing you beside this fatigue. S'il vous plaît, les anges. What number are we going to take here? We need to pick a number. How about 7? Okay, what was that jumping? Balance. You need balance. You find balance, and we have this balance here. May your heart and may your head and heart speak with one voice. That's that balance here. Okay, I said number 7, right? We're seeing the 16 of the tower. How about let's just go with 16? That's going to be a little long, but let's just go with 16. Oopsie. Reflection. clear your IDs. With prayer, you will clear your IDs. No doubt. Let's go with 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Freedom. Try to understand. Essayez de comprendre ce que vous voulez. I like this. You know why? Because, okay, we have the number 27 here, and there was 28 with Isaac. And 16 and 19. I was thinking of like lottery numbers. Like somebody else joked about earlier. Okay. Essayez de try to understand what you want. To me, with your listening to what the divine is trying to tell you, with your focusing on this inspiration, you will find what you want. Okay, my lovely bees. And we have peace with number 3 at the bottom of the deck. Number 3, obviously, I'm thinking the Trinity, right? Okay, should I put those in the book after? Sorry, I'm cleaning up. Here we go. Let's put this like this. That was sweet. Okay, my little bees, let's pick a gratitude message so I can go to bed. That was a rough one. There is some serious take a deep breath. Understanding and realizing and self-control and like seeing ourselves for the fault that we've done. That's almost, I mean, like a parent telling you, okay, get it together. Take a deep breath. It's funny, I was singing, that's the one that fell. Being alive is the greatest blessing of all. I keep telling you about, you know, I keep telling you the message that I keep repeating. It's about you like being grateful and having gratitude and appreciating just waking up in the morning. And this is just reminding you, we take a deep breath and remember that being alive is the greatest blessing of all. With our life, we experience, even pain is an experience. Pain is a feeling. When you feel pain, you also realize that you're alive. Okay, so this is the opportunity for you to see what else you can feel, what else you can see, what else you can discover. You have the discovery here. There is something for you to discover. Listen to your inspiration, listen to your intuition, listen to what your guides are trying to tell you to find what it is that you're alive for. Maybe that is your past, trying to figure out what you're alive for. Some of us already know. Good for you. Congratulations. God bless you. The universe blesses you. But for those of you that are trying to find it out, just start by be grateful that you're alive and well. Because it can always go worse, and we don't want it to go worse, okay? So if you appreciate every day for what it brings you, it will only bring you more. With that, my little bees, I wish you a fantastic day, night, week, holiday for whenever it is that you watch this. Sending you love. Bye-bye.